I'd like to make a few videos, so they'll probably overlap. This one is about awareness practice generally and flying in dreams specifically. Let's think about stillness for a moment. And then awareness on top of that stillness. So people need to learn, and I think what I'll mention is listening. And by listening I mean feeling with your sense of hearing, so you feel at the same time. And this is important to trace where someone is coming from. So somebody such as me, now I'm an old person, when I was being taught, I would listen in order to feel where someone's coming from. In this manner you can develop mediumship or clairvoyance, although clairvoyance is seen as a reward for doing things. And the purpose of flying in dream, there is a very wide spectrum of beliefs on dream. I don't think arrogant Western academics have really anything to say. And ideally, you should go and learn Tibetan dream yoga if you want to talk about the subject, because otherwise it's just, I don't know, daily newspaper, horoscope level. So the importance of flying in dream is that one is not bound by the confines, the rules of that dream state. And although it is fun, it's not just for fun. The purpose is that you can go and rescue somebody who is bound by that dream state, and in real life as such they are bound in their subconscious. So if the dream is not real to you, even though maybe it's scary, you can go and retrieve somebody. I don't get into fancy terms like soul retrieval because they are laden usually. To me it is just bodhicitta, and that's a choice someone has to make mentally. It's a real choice. I've practiced a lot of Qigong, and often when things change, when I might get what seems as more power, I've chosen to use that for bodhicitta. And loosely speaking, bodhicitta means altruistic intent or focused intent. It can also be seen as focused awareness. Mostly you might find you can just do that with your mind, but more advanced version would be that you sit in awareness state and you focus your awareness. So you'll have to split your awareness to do that. When I say dream, I don't necessarily mean fully asleep. A lot of the time my visual sequences would be semi-conscious, so I'm, I don't know, 3/4 asleep, but I'm awake. These things do tend to be rather scary to us, and sometimes people don't want to do body cheetah because they might think, well, no one's ever done anything for me. But that's not real. In reality, people will have done similar for you. The history of this, for me, goes back to when I was 17, 18, and after the blue one morning I wrote some song lyrics for a friend and his 80 synthesizers. The lyrics went, bodies floating in the sea, hollow faces stare at me. And this is a fairly typical description of samsara, I think. A vast ocean of people drowning. I can't say it's something I give or ever given much thought about, but recently I could see this image, a flash, a clip of video in my head, if you like. I don't know how people describe these image sequences or such. And I'm above the water and people are drowning. In fact, I was trying to save somebody and they drown. And I came to this realization that people don't drown in this ocean of samsara because they can't swim. They drown because they can't fly.